can't find the donkey. Where is it? Where is it? Hello. We've just been playing a game of pin the tail on the donkey. A great party game, especially at Christmas. Question, what's the furthest you've ever walked? A mile? 5 miles? 10 miles? Maybe a marathon? That's 26.2 miles. Well, in the Christmas story, in the Bible tells us the newly married couple, Mary and Joseph, were forced to travel 90 miles from Nazareth to Bethlehem to register according to the Roman governance. A grueling journey across the Judean desert. Scorching hot in the day and freezing cold at night, threat of bandits and wild animals, and carrying all their provision, food, clothing, water. This would have been a tough journey for anyone. And Mary, well, she was 9 months pregnant. You know, we're not told whether Mary walked the whole 90 miles or rode on an animal of some sort. But donkeys were often used to carry provisions and people during that time. And it is why a heavy laden donkey, depicted with Mary on top and Joseph walking alongside, is often on Christmas cards or pictures from the Christmas season about that important desert journey. And in the nativity scene itself, Mary and Joseph are there with the newly born baby Jesus, led in an animal feeding trough called a manger, when no room was available for them to stay. The scene often depicts the visiting shepherds, the wise men, and various animals, including a donkey. So that's how the donkey became associated with Christmas. The Bible does indeed have many references to a dutiful donkey, including Jesus' story about the Good Samaritan who had carried an injured man on his donkey to safety. But most important of all came on Palm Sunday, when Jesus himself rode into Jerusalem, not on a stallion, but on top of a donkey, amidst cheers and shouts of Hosanna, which means save us now, hailing him as Christ the King. Of course, Jesus would save them. But like that entry on the back of a donkey was unusual for a king, God had a different way in bringing salvation to all peoples. The donkey reminds us that Jesus was a different king, not like the kings of this world who exercise power to gain all. No, Jesus, the high King of heaven, was a servant king who washed his disciples' feet, a VIP who met with sinners, who ate with outcasts, the Lord of all, who willingly gave himself on the cross out of love for all his people. 2020 has been so unexpected and bewildering at times, but we can trust a God who is unchanging and faithful, who from a humble donkey feeding trough came to meet us in his son Jesus and invites us to know him.